Good, good morning. Frog in the throat. First thing in the morning. Good morning. How everybody's good? I'm good. I just woke up. It's literally like only 3:50 in the morning. Just past the witching hour. Well, it's within the witching hour still. So let me fix that. No wonder Roo's allowed. There. So I got 4 months today. No alcohol. A year and 4 months. No drugs. Good for me. Yay. It's the way it's gonna stay. I'm not saying I won't ever drink again, but drugs, I'm good. I'm straight. So I was laying there thinking, yeah, I got all my bicycles right. Uh, I want to sell them. I gotta start selling some bikes. I just have too much stuff, man. Not enough space. So I'm still on that deal. So the thing that keeps me from like literally just starting to sell them is I have to go run over the. I have to go over the bikes, see what's wrong with them, if there is anything wrong with them, and then decide if I want to fix it or not, or just sell it as is. And the thing is that's seems to be keeping me from selling is I know that they're worth, you know, a pretty good amount of. I paid a good amount of money for them, and I'd like to get that money back, but people like to downgrade your shit, man. When you're trying to sell it, they'll try to but get you to almost give it to them for free. It's like, you know what? F off, man. I paid good money for the scene. It wasn't running when I bought it. I had to get it running. It's just a pain in the ass to try to sell stuff sometimes, man. And plus, if I do it on eBay, I gotta box it up and ship it. And then if they don't like it, all this return bullshit. I don't know. I'm gonna make it probably to where it's like, non-refundable, just as is. If you don't like it, oh well. But we'll see, man. It's such a pain having to do all that. It's like work, man. Selling stuff because you gotta take all your photos. You gotta set up the profile. You gotta go through the bike. You gotta highlight whatever's wrong with it, and then you just post it up and wait. And then you gotta haggle with people, and then you gotta ship it, and it's a lot of work. I mean, for not that much money, really. I could do local pickup only, but then I have to meet the person, and then they have the option to, you know, buy it or not. And then if not, they wasted your time on meeting them somewhere because they ain't coming to my house. I ain't letting nobody go where I live. I gotta meet them somewhere because there's weirdos out there if they want to try to rip you off, or they don't like you, or they don't like the bike, they know where you live. If they don't get the refund, they could vandalize your place. I just don't trust people these days, man, and it's just kind of a pain. And I don't want to just like donate the bikes because I paid a lot of money for them. I got let's see, at least $4,000 worth of bike I could sell. That's that's a nice chunk of money I could use. But I really should only have like probably just my townie right there and maybe one road bike. All the rest I could probably get away with selling and have the space back, and have the money. But it's easy to buy them. It's easy to buy them, but it's harder to sell them. That's for sure. It's so easy, but at the same time, I bought them off people. I got good deals. I did get some good deals. A couple of the bikes I built myself. They were just frames. Sometimes bikes are a hard sell. That's all there's to it. Sometimes they're hard sell. I wouldn't mind having a bike shop, I suppose. You know. So first thing this morning, looking at my was it Facebook, and I just got to read this transaction to you because it's stuff like this that just annoys the crap out of me, really. And this has to do with that boxer that's not trans, but like XY chromosome. Okay, and this is a good example. Okay, of people that just annoy the shit out of me. Okay, so this is in regards to um, the um, the boxer Israel. I mean, well, the lady that Emaine Khalif, the one, the controversial one. Okay, that's all of a sudden to the finals, and so is the other one. Both of the men are in the finals. Who would have known, right? Who would have known, right? Okay, so here we go. Here's the so I just simply put XY equals man. That was my comment, right? So this guy replies back, it's stupid people like this guy, John Kaib. Okay, this is his comment to my XY equals man. It's stupid people like you that make me wish government would remove all the warning signs in the streets so that nature can take its course. Really? So you're wishing death on me, dude? You're wishing death on me? That's what he's saying here, right? And he knows nothing about me. He says shit like that. This guy's obviously a keyboard cowboy. Just by me stating my opinion, which is actually not an opinion, it's a fact. It's a scientific fact that XY equals man, right? Okay. So my response to that is you know nothing about me. It's my opinion, and your comment says enough about you, period. And I said, dick and balls have nothing to do with it. It's called XY equals testosterone levels, and that's an advantage. Read all you want. It's common sense, and it's obvious you lack that. It's shit like this that annoys me, that gets me angry, okay? And I shouldn't get me angry because that was obviously a stupid comment on his part, you know, wishing death on someone for stating a scientific fact. Okay, that's what I mean about the internet and cell phones and the whole deal that we got going here. This is what kind of people you get. Okay, and that's what makes me frustrated and angry. Is you get all these punk ass people out here that have learned this mentality from the internet, okay? Keyboard cowboys, just like I said, sitting on their phones, talking shit about people. See? That's what I'm talking about right there. Or sitting on their laptop, with no repercussions. They could put shit out there with no repercussions. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm not saying I'm perfect, okay? I've been a keyboard cowboy myself, and I try not to be as much as possible. But that's what I'm saying. That's what this internet is doing to people. It's giving people, and the cell phones are giving. It's causing problems with people. It causes hate. It causes people to be, uh, nasty with one another with no repercussions. It's causing women to have inflated egos, okay? Because zillions of guys comment on their photos and it inflates their egos, okay? And, it causes a lot of problems, man. And that's why I'm kind of frustrated with it, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not. I've been there, done that, right? I'm trying to not be like that, though, as much as possible. Every once in a while, I do slip still and become a little keyboard bitch, right? Not as much as I used to, though. Not as much as I used to. And and it's just a product of what we have: cell phones, laptops, internet. That's what you get, right? Inflated egos, keyboard cowboys, bullshit. People divided, hate. That's what it's causing, because there's no repercussions with it. You could say whatever you want and you don't get punched in the face, just like Mike Tyson said, you know. But here we go with the negativity. It's not supposed to be negative. See, it gets me frustrated. But I got 4 months today, no alcohol. Yay! I'm gonna be tested on this Friday coming up because the buff alien's gonna make me go to a bar. It's his birthday, so um, he's gonna want to try. He's gonna probably try to get me to drink, and I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna get like a Virgin, a blood, not Bloody Mary, but a Roy Rogers or a Shirley Temple, something like that. Something that looks like a drink. And I know his little deal. He always says he's going to get me home early and that he's got surfing to do the next morning. He don't want to be late either. I've heard it a zillion times, and he always ends up trying to keep me out late. But every time I drank, last time I had like some alcohol, and I didn't enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy it. I like my sobriety. I do. I feel better being no alcohol. I do. And I feel proud of myself, which I like, you know. And one night out, not drinking, why? Why should I? I don't need to. Why should I? I can hang out with my brother. I don't need to be drinking. He could drink all he wants, and I'll drive. Is he better for him, right? I don't want to drink. I don't have to. I don't want to be peer pressured into it either. I don't want to be peer pressured. I don't like that shit. If I don't want to drink, respect it. I need respect from people to not like, if you're trying to pressure someone into drink that you know that is, had a problem with alcohol in the past and is on their sobriety, I mean, you can't do that because then you start, you know, becoming a bad influence on the person. And of course, I'm a man. I can say no, and I will say no. But you still shouldn't even try to force it or try to get them to drink, knowing that they're sober for a reason, right? So we'll see how it goes if the buff alien, maintains and doesn't try to get me to drink. But our history is drinking together, so this is going to be new territory for me and him. If you don't know who the buff alien is, my brother from another money. I have two brothers from another mother, okay? The buff alien and beer man, Steven. Okay, those are my brothers. From YouTube. Beer man from YouTube, Steven. I call him Brudda. And then the buff alien. So those are my two unbiological brothers. All right. And then I have my one half brother, of course. Oh man, I don't know why I'm up so early on my day off. I did go to bed at 7 p.m. I was tired, man. Like I worked out all week, um, and it was hot all week. I worked all week, and it kicked my butt. But if I was drinking all the time, I would. I don't know, man. I would be so tore up. I would probably have my skin problems still. Speaking of that, I'm almost totally cleared up, man. Stubborn. It's eczema. Slight, very mild case of eczema. But I'm up. It's not. It's 4 in the morning right now, so I'm up. Um, I got at least 7 hours sleep. I was just laying there thinking about my bikes, like what I have to do to get them prepared to sell them. I mean, really, they're just sitting there. I haven't rode them in haven't rode them in months, so I might as well sell them. Bikes are always going to be there. If I need to get another bike, I'll buy it. I'll get another one, but I should sell them. I need the space. It's just stuff, man. It's just stuff, right? I mean, like where my head's at now, I wouldn't mind starting all over. And if I did, I would not have a lot of stuff. I would have a very boring place, man. Like I would have everything minimal, kind of like how a lot of Asians do it, okay? They have very little stuff. They don't even have furniture, right? They sit on the ground, right? I'm almost like to that point where I don't want furniture. I don't want anything. I want very plain, minimal stuff. Wardrobe, very minimal. Just the, like, I don't know. The more stuff I have, uh, sorry, the more stuff I have, the more shit it is you got to worry about, right? The more shit you got to deal with, you got to clean it, you got to organize it. It's clutter. I'm not like a pack rat or nothing, but I do have a lot of stuff, and I just it's not how where my head's at right now. I want simplicity. That way, when it comes to cleaning everything, it's very simple. I don't have to move a bunch of stuff and try to figure out how I'm going to organize it. It's almost to the point where it's like I want to take everything out, okay, and go put it in the storage unit and let the storage unit expire and let someone get the fucking jackpot, right? It's like, damn, but I spent a lot of money on my stuff. It does have value, and I'd like to get it back, some of it, at least most of it back. I mean, I paid a lot of money for my stuff. I shouldn't have to just give it away unless I'm so unmotivated to deal with it. I just don't care anymore, which I don't want to do that. It's just too much stuff. I did inherit this, a lot of the stuff I have, the furniture and stuff like that, because I bought this place furnished. Okay, the place is fully furnished when I bought it, so a lot of the stuff was already here, and then some of the stuff is my stuff. Most of the stereo equipment, my guitar rigs, my bikes, and pretty much some knickknacks and stuff. That stuff is mine, but all the furniture and stuff was this place is furnished. But you know, it's life. It's how life is. Um, and I'm cool. I'm cool with it. So I'm gonna meet up with my friend from work today, my coworker. He's giving me back a bike. I'm gonna have another bike because he was gonna buy it, but he don't have space for it. So he's coming back to me. So I'll have another bike for sale. Shit. But I paid $100 for it, and I'm gonna try to get $100 for it. Okay. It's a nice Nishiki bike. And if I get in the past, I just give some bikes to my brother, and he can try to sell them or trade them for whatever. And I try to help my brother out too, my blood brother. And I might have to do that again. But like all the bikes I have now are like they're special bikes to me. So I don't know if I want to do that. It is what it is. So today, after I meet the guy from work, he gives me the bike back. He's got another bike he wants me to take a look at to fix it for him. That'll be like more like a favor. Um, it's his daughter's bike, so I'm going to help get that running for him, and then hopefully get my butt down to the beach and get me some pedal time in, burn off some calories. before it gets too hot, and then try to enjoy the rest of my day and just keep chugging along here sober. So that's pretty much all I got for today. It's my 4-month vlog. This will go into my playlist of my recovery. And I do have some product reviews coming up. And that's pretty much it for now. So thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. And stay tuned for future videos. It's the Bill Hound Show. It's the Whatevs channel right now. So y'all have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you later. See ya.